Greetings, welcome to Travels Manda Jones. My name is Thomas, bringing you fresh content from around Europe and beyond. If you haven't already watched my last video on prices in Switzerland, do click on the link at the end of this video. In the meantime, you find me in the international airport in Istanbul. I have a layover here, having just not long arrived from Prague, and I will be connecting to Pristina in Kosovo. I've got 5 hours to kill here, and as you can probably see from behind me, there's plenty of duty-free shops and restaurants. I will say they are somewhat pricey. It's quite difficult to find a meal here for anything less than about 12 euros, even if it's just a baguette. The Wi-Fi is free for an hour, and then of course you have to pay, costing 6 euros for 2 hours or 9 euros all day. It's quite pricey. They certainly seem quite set on making money in this airport. However, I will find something to do, and you will see me in Pristina. So here I am. I've just stepped outside of Pristina International Airport. Arrived a little bit later than expected, but apart from the minor delay, everything's gone really smoothly. Hello and good day from the capital of Kosovo. As you can see, it's a gorgeous day. Temperatures are floating at around 23 degrees Celsius. Very nice for middle of summer. I'm heading now into the core of the city. Very much looking forward to spending my first day in the country and seeing what lies ahead.
The first place on my list is the National Library of Kosovo in the city's core. Opened in 1982, it covers 16,500 square metres and 99 varying sized domes, thought to reflect the ethnic Albanian plissy hats. Inside is equally as interesting, containing everything from reading rooms and amphitheatres to a hall with a marble floor used for numerous cultural events. Additionally, to one side of the main entrance is an American corner, dedicated to English language learning and conversation clubs. It was set up in 2003 in order to build and strengthen relations between Kosovo and the US, fueled by the US Embassy and the National Library of Kosovo.
Before continuing, I do feel it's important to mention that I'm referencing Kosovo and destinations within Kosovo for non-political reasons. It serves to pinpoint geographical areas within the territory and, of course, to better inform viewers who might consider coming here. I do appreciate it has undergone quite a lot of controversy of late, and since its declaration for independence in 2008, of course, it naturally is trying to find its way in the world. My focus is on obviously not to enforce my political viewpoint on its sovereignty, and any political comments posted on this video will be removed. So, now that I've got that out of the way, let's dive into my contents. This is Pristina City Park. It's located opposite the guest house I'm staying at for 2 nights, costing 33 euros. Taxi into town would set you back 20 from the airport, and if you're arriving in after 8 o'clock in the evening, your only option is to take a taxi. Now, one thing I've noticed about walking around the city are the number of stray dogs here. If you're not comfortable with the animals, it's of course advised to keep your distance, and if you are, then be cautious. Personally speaking, I found them to be exceptionally friendly. They've got tags in their ear which, from talking to a local, are there for purposes of clarifying that they are vaccinated, which is only a good thing. I think it's time to grab a coffee. Brilliant, thank you. A macchiato.
Yes.
Beautiful. How much is it?
€1.
I'm now sitting on Shaky Square. It's one of the main squares in downtown Pristina. Just ordered my cafe macchiato, which is very common here. It's a small cup, but very good value. You know, sometimes it's not just about what you notice, but what you don't notice. And one of the rather agreeable things about this city is how it's not strewn with souvenir shops. In fact, I've only just noticed one at the bottom of the Cathedral of Saint Mother Tereza in the centre. Who knows what it will be like in 5 to 10 years. I'm just coming up to some traffic lights, and the pedestrian lights count down how long you've got to cross the road, and also how long you've got to wait. Also another good point about this place. And always so many cafes. As you can probably tell, it's not just coffees here that are affordable. So why not come to Kosovo for probably the best bang for your buck in Europe. It's also amazing how many pharmacies there are here, just on this regular street running into the centre. A lot of people are willing to speak English and have a moderate level as well. So if you have any medical requirements, you can rest assured that you can get your message across and they'll help you. About 150 meters later, there's another one to my right. A third one 50 meters later. And 400 meters on, there's two more opposite each other. Like that's not enough. I'm now standing over the newborn monument. The letters now read, "No New Broken Republic." Kosovo declared independence in 2008, and this site is definitely one of the most popular and important landmarks in town.
Above all, my impressions of Pristina were enriched by the local life and people. From friendly buskers in busy squares, or travellers passing through on long journeys, to Kosovans inviting me into mosques during prayer time, and good-humoured stallholders. Tributes to Mother Teresa and Bill Clinton are only the beginning of this visitable and safe city. That was a very productive first day in Pristina. I managed to visit quite a few interesting landmarks and of course get a feeling for the daily life in the capital. Tomorrow I'm making for the western part of the country in a city called Pea, which is the gateway to the Accursed Mountains. I'm looking forward to getting out into the outdoors, so do stay tuned for more content that I'll be releasing on Kosovo. In the meantime, I'm pretty beat. It's approaching midnight, so I wish you farewell, and you'll see me very soon. Good night.